Story time about why I hate my brother's girlfriend. So, a little background information. I was 14 years old and had just started my freshman year of high school, and my brother and his girlfriend were both seniors. And we're gonna call his girlfriend Riley. Now, Riley and my brother started dating in the middle of the summer, and you would think since they just started dating and basically just met each other that I wouldn't know her that well. But literally 2 days after they started dating, she started spending every single day at my house. I'm being serious, like she had a whole duffel bag that had basically her closet in it. But that wasn't the problem. So in the summertime, my parents would plan a lot of family activities, and since they were called family activities, his girlfriend wasn't allowed to go. I mean, I think she would have been allowed to go, but she was also really disrespectful to my mom. So after one of our family days, my parents asked my brother if Riley would be joining us for dinner, and he just ignored them and went up to his room. And my room's right next to his, so I could hear everything. And Riley called him like for part 2. Part 2 about why I hate my brother's girlfriend. So like I said, my room was right next to my brother, so I could literally hear everything. And I guess Riley called him and she was complaining about me. She was like, she's the reason why your mom doesn't like me. I feel like she's jealous of me. She doesn't want us to be together. Which was really weird because I didn't give a fuck about what my brother did. So fast forward, school finally starts. And Riley lived about 20 minutes away from us. So my brother told her that he couldn't go and pick her up for school every day. But obviously I would ride to school with him because we lived together. Anyways, eventually she had a problem with that too. So my brother and I had to start leaving 30 minutes early to get to school so we could pick her up. So the first time that we pick her up, we pull up to her house. And obviously I'm in the front seat and she's just standing there. So my brother rolls down the window and he's like, get in the fucking car, we're gonna be late. And then she literally has the audacity to start arguing with my brother in front of me about why she should get the front seat instead of me. Like for part 3. Part 3 about why I hated my brother's girlfriend. So like I said, once she got in, she started screaming about how she should get the front seat instead of me. So I turn around and I'm like, last time I checked, you've only been here for 2 months. Stay in your fucking lane. And then she starts crying because she's like, oh my god, your sister's so mean to me. Like, I just feel like I should have more respect as his girlfriend. So fast forward to the weekend, my mom said that she needs to have a talk with me. And she's like, honey, I know you may not like your brother's girlfriend, but you have to stop being mean to her. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've only had one conversation with her in the last week, and that was to tell her to stay in her fucking lane. And then I told her about everything going on, so she calls my brother down to ask him if it's true, and my brother was pretty pissed off at me, but he wouldn't lie. So my mom said that she was not allowed over the house anymore, and that he wasn't allowed to go pick her up from school until I got my license. So that just caused more problems between her and my brother, so he broke up with her. And then she started spreading rumors that she broke up with him because there was something weird going on between him and I.
They're still playing? It's been 2 hours!
These bitches are literally making out.
Pringle jealousy doesn't suit you.
I am not jealous, bitch.
You sure? You blinked in envy.
Ree, when I catch you, I swear.
Catch me? Girl, you can't even catch up.
Stop cutting me off, bitch.
What? I can't hear you.
You should be waiting me under your bed.
OMG, Andrew, you're so funny.
You too, Natalie. You are very cute.
Ha ha ha, thank you.
Well, you two have gotten on a different level.
And why do you care exactly?
Why shouldn't I? We're friends.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's no good.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Andrew, private chat me.
Sure.
Ugh, this is so annoying.
You're the one.
No, Jake, don't.
Fine.
What's going on?
You really haven't noticed how Natalie is like, she is so rude.
Please, Lara, don't start this. Are you jealous or something?
Why would I be jealous, dumbass? I have a boyfriend.
Then what exactly are you doing? I'm finally getting over you and you're ruining it.
Huh? What do you mean? This is literally for your own good.
Or maybe the opposite. Just let me be happy for once.
Is he ill or something?
Who
I
are
told
you
a
to
million
tell me
times.
what to do?
It's for your
You
own
don't
good.
know
Stop
anything.
already.
Oh my god, my ears beaches. Where's Pringle, by the way?
Andrew will actually listen to me.
Listen to what
Stop
exactly?
interrupting me
I
and
can't
listen
hear you.
before I break
Blah
my
blah
phone.
blah
Mike
blah blah blah
Beatsies.
blah blah blah
What
blah.
the freak is going on here?
Andrew, you're dead.
Yeah, Andrew, you're dead. I don't know what's going on, but I'm on Lara's side because you're brainless.
Damn you both.
I think we won.
Yes, thank.
What did y'all do to Andrew?
She must be seriously ill too. Anyways, do y'all wanna see my baby?
Wait, what?
You have a baby.
Yes, it's our baby.
No, you stupid bitch. It's my little cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, what is it saying?
Is this a virus or something? Nah, we're not getting a second coronavirus.
Played these games before!
What are you talking about, you little bitch? You weren't even born. Wait, how can you talk? I hope I never experience this again.
Where did you even get this cousin from?
From my aunt maybe? You
Hey guys.
Hey, y'all.
Did you let your anger out, Andrew?
Shut up.
Andrew, private chat me real quick.
Okay,
And they're gone again.
so what did you want to tell me?
I can't believe I'm saying this. I feel bad, but you need to know this.
Huh, what do you mean? Did someone do something?
I mean, yeah, but she didn't do... She wants to, though. Lara told me that we could team up and I should get together with you and then break your heart because she said it's fun.
Wait, what? I knew she would do that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, and actually thank you for telling me.
Oh, no problem.
I will go and talk to her.
Oh, okay. My plan is working pretty well.
Laura!
What do you want, you stupid bitch?
Ethan, you dumbass, stop that.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Come here! The fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck am I?
Oh, hi, Mayflower. Guys, are you all there? Okay, fine, that's it. Wait, no. I met some guy on .Darhood. Can I add him, please?
Of course.
Yes to some guy.
Not. Hi guys,
Max.
Stacey.
No, that's my sister. Oh, I'm so sorry, but please sing an apology.
Sam has left the GC.
Hey, no one's allowed to leave while I'm still performing.
Sam has been added to the GC.
Okay, now let me cook.
OMG, really?
No, you have stage for kid.
All get.
I can't say the opposite of yes.
And you too. So what?
ABC. C to the band, Thendo to Fakinga. What is the peanut butter is wrong with her?
So we're starting with a threat? Who the fuck are you?
Hi everyone! Today is a special video for 5OK followers. Pringles will be rating the characters from the previous story. Here we go!
Andrew, you stupid. Where the hell am I?
Welcome, Pringle.
Who the freak are you, bitch?
Whoa, slow down. You are going to rate your friends today.
Whatever. Oh, it's my sweetheart. 10 tenths. Who hits this bitch? He never makes some space, and I always fall. Also, this dude never talks for some reason. 4 tenths. Oh, it's the brainless bitch. Anyways, 9 tenths. So here is our ghost with the brain of a panda. He said something stupid to Lara, and then they broke up. But that brainless girl still got back to him. Poor Andrew, he deserves better. 5 tenths. The guy that deserves better is here. 10 tenths. My besties are finally here. 100 tenths. Oh my god, not this one. 0 tenths. Are we done? I wanna go. God damn. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that? Get this bitch out of here. Minus 100 tenths.
Okay, Pringle, thanks for today. You can go back.
Fine.
So you know when you're playing Roblox with your friends and they're like, oh, what game do you want to play? And you're like, oh, I don't mind, you pick. And they're like, oh no, I picked last night, you picked tonight. So you just pick a random game, let's use Murder Mystery, for example. And you're like, oh, let's play Murder Mystery. And then your friend's like, I don't like that game. Well, don't tell me to pick the game then. If you don't like the game that I want to play, don't ask me to pick the game in the first place if you're not gonna play the game I want to play. So then you suggest another game, like, oh, let's play Royal High. I don't like Royal High. No. If you want me to pick the game, you gotta be happy with the things that I tell you. You gotta be happy with the game that I pick. Because If you're just gonna say no to all the games that I pick, what's the point in asking me to pick? Chloe, I know you're probably gonna see this, and I know you're listening to this. I will come for you, and I will find you.
One day I decided to invite this kinda weird girl over to my house as no one ever wanted to hang out with her and I felt a little bit bad. I told her to meet me in this classroom after the last bell went for the end of the day. I walked all the way to the classroom and she wasn't there. I was really confused as that's where I told her to go. At this point I was bursting for a piss cause the old fat teacher named Pat didn't let me go during the lesson. I made the decision to go to the toilet and maybe she would be there when I got back. When I got to the toilet, there was someone in one of the cubicles having the biggest shit ever. It stunk of moldy eggs, clothing pegs, hairy legs, picture frame, really lame, my idol, touchy-feelio, bug-infested rat, ugly hat, wet dog, greasy fog, shiny spoon, the cow jumped over the moon, loud fan, white van, stinky feet, your outfit is neat, flying bird, donkey turd, deep sleep, big leap. Shit started to seep under the cubicle door. I screamed and jumped onto the sinks and asked who it was. It was Toenail Tabby, the girl who was meant to come round to my house. In that moment I was so glad she didn't do that in my house, otherwise we would have had to live on the streets as the plumbing bill would have been like $1 million. I had to walk her up to medical covered in her own shit as I couldn't just leave her there. Her mom picked her up and took her home. The next day she wasn't in school as it turns out she didn't have bowel cancer, but shitty stinky runniitis.
Don't tell me you've never had a friend like this. So, you'd be going out with them, like to the park or just for a walk or something, and it just happens that your crush is coming along. You know, you're all excited. You know, everything's fine until your friend and your crush start flirting. And the worst part about it is they know that that is your crush. And they're like chasing each other, telling you embarrassing moments that you trusted them with, and just fuller leaving you out of the conversation. And you're just stood there like... But in your head you're like, sis, don't act like I won't just walk home. I don't care if we're in the middle of the forest, okay? Here's another example. You're going out with another friend. It's just supposed to be the two of you. It's supposed to be a nice best friend day. But no, Tracy over there wants to pop along on your nice walk. Then boom, it's like you're not even there. It's like you're a ghost. It's just them two making TikToks together and not even asking you to be in them. You know, friends like this get on my nerves. I swear to God, if you're like this, I actually hate you. And I have lost so many friends to this.
My mom told me and my siblings that she had saved up enough money to buy her dream car. We were like, yes queen, period. Anyways, after she picked up her new whip she took us and we got some yummy McDonald's. My phone was on Bluetooth and we were blasting music and having a full-on karaoke session and all that fun shit, but of course I had to fucking spill my Coke, but my mom said it's no big deal, but I expected a whooping. The next day while she was cleaning her car we had to go outside because we had a cleaner. I was learning the new WAP dance and didn't realize my phone was still on Bluetooth. So this is what my mom heard.
Now from the top, make it drop, that's a wet, that's a wet. And I get a bucket and a mop, that's a wet, that's a wet. I'm talking wop.
My siblings were laughing like, bitch fucking shut up. My mom asked what WAP means and I had to go with the classic, and told her it meant waffles and pancakes, smirking face. The next day she went shopping with my stepdad. Me and my siblings woke up with waffles and pancakes and had a note that said, had to go to the shops, hope y'all enjoy the WAP. We were all laughing on. I haven't been to the toilet in 4 days and it was starting to worry me, so I went to the doctor's. I arrived and the doctor felt my stomach and said it was very hard. He wanted me to take a stool sample, which means you have to shit in the cup. I had coffee for breakfast, so I was pretty much ready to go. I grabbed the cup and went to the toilet and held it up to my ass and started pushing. I didn't realize how badly coffee affected me, and the next thing you know a strong gust of diarrhea started blasting out of my ass and I felt like a rocket ready for takeoff. I grabbed onto the door for balance because I started levitating and the cup was already full, but I couldn't stop. I was holding onto the door for dear life and the shit was spitting out like a shotgun. I eventually stopped and looked at the glass cup of my shit and there were cracks all over the glass. I heard the desk lady shouting for everyone to get under the chair and to call the police. I got scared thinking what is going on outside, so I quickly cleaned myself up and rushed out of the bathroom to see everyone crying and hiding under the chairs because they thought there was an active shooter in the building. I said it was just my shit and everyone got up. Anyways, I have bowel cancer. Time when I was eating a taco with beans in it, my stomach started to grumble bumble. I tried running to the bathroom but I didn't make it in time. I pulled the most sticky icky, came out quickie, please don't licky, azalea icky, Minaj Nicky, don't tell Vicky, look it up on wiki. It was very sloppy, very floppy, like a grasshoppy, it wouldn't stoppy, give me a moppy, it was very clumpy, extraordinarily bumpy, Humpty Dumpty, Donald Trumpy, made me jumpy, made me grumpy, extremely slimy, made me climby, not so limey, smelled real bad, according to dad, I need a pad, don't tell Chad, made me sad, totally rad, biggest shit I've ever had, not so glad, help me please, made me freeze, gave me fleas, air Febreze, a chew sneeze, ABCs, made me wheeze, it was fast, like a ghast, it long lasted, I need an asshole cast, came out full blast, on the forecast, I was harassed, vigorously smelly, welly deli belly, smelled like New Delhi, looked like a pork belly, Rixie Skelly, don't tell Ellie shit I've ever done, turns out I have bowel cancer. A few days ago my mom asked me if I know what WAP means. She said she sees it all over Facebook and that she's tired of it. I said it means waffles and pancakes and that's what I'm going to make for breakfast. She said oh yum and walked off. I ended up making them because I promised, even though I know that's not what WAP stands for. She ate them and loved them and she put a picture up of me when I was making them. She captioned it, I just gobbled up my daughter's WAP. It was scrumptious. People were laughing in the comment section and she didn't know why. She was replying back to everyone saying what's wrong with eating my daughter's web. The post got removed because of community guidelines.
Hear me out. I love Zodiac posts. You know, they're pretty relatable, they're interesting, it's all just a bit of fun. I mean, I enjoy seeing what other sign my soulmate is, and that sort of stuff. But sometimes there has to be a limit. Sometimes people make it their whole personality trait, which is a little annoying. They'd be spilling their water and go like, oops, I'm such an Aquarius. I'm so quirky. Or trip someone up and go like, I'm so sorry, I'm such a Capricorn bull. No, Abigail, it's not funny. Stop.
Is it just me? Like, when you're watching YouTube, or like anything that has adverts, and an advert pops up, and it's just like, writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It's like, no! I don't want Grammarly! I can write! I can read! I don't need this! And then it has the audacity to be like, are you sure you want to skip this advert? Yes, I'm sure I want to skip it!
Tell me why people in my class are so energetic at like 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, they're all laughing, having fun, whilst I look like an ugly rat. They're looking fresh as a daisy, just came out the freaking shower, and I look like, I don't know, I haven't slept in months. I also get cranky in the mornings because stupid school and my alarm interrupted my lovely dream with Shrek. Is it just me, or am I the only one when I'm on YouTube, basically, an ad pops up and it's Grammarly? So, basically, it goes, do you ever need help with your writing? Well, we got the... No! No! I don't need help! I've gotten through elementary school, okay? And I'm currently in middle school, so yes! Thank you. I feel glorious. Katie, can you clean my room? Why would I do that? Mum says you have to. Yeah. Mum! What is it? Well, basically, Lucy said if I could clean her room. Is that true? Lucy Edwards! Oh my... Mum! Mum's right there, you know. Well, she just hit me! My poor eardrums. Shut up, Katie! Girls! Katie Edwards! Yeah? I'm pretty sure my parents have very selective hearing. I would be there minding my own business, doing my own thing, right? And then I would hear my mom screaming my names from the bottom of the stairs. So I would go like, what? Really loudly. And so many times, but she literally wouldn't be able to hear me. Then I would have to go down and my mom would just be there asking, oh, what are you doing? But when it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm calling my friends, whispering, barely making a sound, basically just breathing, she would already be storming to my bedroom, half asleep, yelling at me to shut up. How does this work?
It was Halloween one year and we were handing out candy to the little undeserving bastard shits that knocked on our door. This one fat ginger bitch knocked on the door and of course she chose the biggest candy bar in the bucket and she said she wants another one. I said, listen here you tubby orange bitch, you get one fucking candy bar, you don't look like you need another one. She grabbed another candy bar from the bucket and started laughing at me and I said to her, if you weren't in a costume I would think you were the grand pumpkin, you giant orange bitch. She took her shoe off and threw it at my face, and that's when I lunged at her and tackled her off the balcony. I started pulling at her orange haystack hair and she started screaming for her dad. Her dad dragged me off the little ginger bitch and he yelled at me saying, who the hell beats up a 7-year-old? I said, me you old twat, and I took her entire bucket of candy and walked inside. The cops came over and I started fake crying saying she attacked me first and I was defending myself, and my dog was agreeing and defending me. The police went to the tubby ginger thought's house and shot it up. That's what you get for messing with me, you expanded Ed Sheeran looking bitch.
One time I was in class when the teacher announced the new wolf girl. Her name was Kathy Coatfur. She sat next to me and started licking her paw while sniffing her hoodie vigorously. Our teacher named Miss Armstead walked in and announced that we are going camping in the woods. And Kathy Coatfur started howling out the window. We got on the bus and Kathy sat next to me and started sniffing my hoodie while drooling on my arm. Then she sat on the bus floor and started scratching behind her ear with her foot. We arrived at the forest and she ran out on all fours with her tongue out. We were setting up our tents and Kathy Coatfur ran into the woods on all fours. I told Miss Armstead that Kathy ran deep into the woods, and she started to make tribal maneuvers. It was getting dark and Miss Armstead started to get worried, so she set out a search party. And that's when we looked up and noticed it was a full moon. The quiet kid whispered, oh fuck, and that's when we heard an unsettling noise. The search party ran into the direction of the howling, and that's when we saw Kathy Coat Fur naked on all fours while 4 wolves were circling her. I think she was in heat. The camp ranger tried to take Kathy back to the campsite, and she started growling and saying she's trying to start a litter. We lured her into a cage with some raw meat and then brought her back to the campsite. The trip was cut short and we all called her Canine Kathy the whole ride back. It turns out the wolves had bowel cancer.
Lies are now being released.
WHAT. Oh no, now everyone is gonna see my lies. Well, of course, I'm gonna choose private.
Private selected.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go to the group chat.
Harps Lovesia 234 joined the group chat.
Oh hey Harper.
Heath.
Wasp. Hey Harper, why are your lies private?
Oh haha, I accidentally chose private.
Oh I'm okay. And wow Jake, how do you have so many?
Yeah, you're nearly at 1 million.
Long story.
In head. Oh shoot, I have 12 million.
Lol anyway wanna play that hood?
They all say sure. Come back for PD2.
So I used to know this girl who would constantly say things like, "Guys, sorry I'm so ugly. I just ruined the whole group photo, I'm sorry." And then everyone would automatically comfort her and be like, "No, you're beautiful. You shine." And then she would be like, "No, but thank you." And she would do the same thing over and over again, trying to get everyone's attention. So eventually I got tired. So the next time she came to me saying, "I'm so ugly," I was like, "You know what? You are." She was like, "What'd you say?" And I was like, "Bitch, if you think you're ugly, I can crop you out of the photo. The fuck do you want me to tell you? I'm not the one who made you look like a woolly mammoth."
Parents, you know how when they're in the wrong, they make you feel like you're wrong and they get mad at you for it. On my parents' property in Brazil, we had a lot of fruit trees. So my mother, as a 55-year-old woman, made the executive decision that since there was no fruit on the bottom half of this tree, I'ma climb up this bitch. The tree she decides to climb is like 500 feet from the house, okay? All I hear is, "Ah!" Naturally, I ignore it because it's none of my business. All I hear again, "Ah!" My mom waters the plants outside all the time and trips and falls, and she's like, "I'm okay." And she always screams. She's dramatic. Outside and check on her, and all I see is her legs. And I'm like, where's the rest of my mother? Is dangling on the tree, y'all. Legs dangling, hanging on by a mother yelling, "Panda, panda, panda!" First I run over there, but she fell before I could get there. Comes me and says, "How could you let this happen?" Like, I'm the bitch that made her climb the tree. Tells me to pick the rest of the fruit because it's my fault.
I was in class on Zoom. I wanted to go to sleep, honestly, because like when I'm tired, I go to sleep. I end up falling asleep and then class ends and everyone starts leaving the class. Except me, because I was like in a whole other universe at this point. I was dreaming, I was flying. At this point, me and the teacher are alone in the call. This is the best part! Then the teacher starts talking to me and he's like, "Samantha, wake up. Samantha, please. Samantha, you have another class." He woke me up, but I was half awake, so I didn't really know what was going on. So I thought it was my brother waking me up, and I straight up yelled. I was like, "Shut up, you fat booger." And so then I realized, oh shit, I just called my teacher a fat booger. And now he scheduled a parent conference.
Last night, I was lying in bed, and I realized something. You know when you hate your siblings? Yeah, we all do. And then you're like, "Oh, well, you're the adopted one." And you don't really mean it. It's kind of a joke. But, like, my brother's actually adopted. So, I'd be really mean if I went up to him and be like, "Oh, you're the adopted sibling."
Why is it whenever you just look kind of scruffy and you're going to your local shop, you're wearing like a baggy t-shirt, tracksuit bottoms that barely fit you anymore, and you haven't even brushed your hair? You kind of just look a mess, you know? And then you walk into your shop and then like half of your class is there. It's like, why? So you decide to go to another shop. Guess what? The mean girl's there. And then you see the office lady. "Please just go home and come back when I'm not there." I swear, it can't be just me. You miss one day of school, and then the teachers let you go home early and it hasn't even been half a day. Ariana Grande shows up to teach your music lesson. There's a massive water balloon fight at lunchtime. All sorts of tea, nothing compared to what you've seen before. Movies in English, along with a school trip to a theme park. You meet famous TikTokers and get their merch for free. And then you never hear the end of the day you missed again.
When I was 12 I used to write sexual stories on Wattpad. This boy named Justin Bieber added me as a friend and he had Justin Bieber as a profile picture and everything. He messaged me and said I was cute and that he was the real Justin Bieber. I believed him and we started online dating and I told everyone at school I was dating Justin Bieber and I showed our messages to everyone every day. He said he wanted to meet up after school in the car park and I said okay. I told everyone he wants to meet me after school and everyone got so jealous. I got to the car park and I see a 50-year-old man wave at me and he called me over. I said, do you know where Justin Bieber is? And he said that he's Justin's dad and that he will take me back to his mansion to meet him.
I cannot be the only person that relates to this, but whenever you're doing PE outside at school, oh my god, I'm so quirky, sorry, the teacher's like, oh, it's not that cold and it's not that hard, just run the 17,000 miles. Why don't you run with us, bestie? Come on, just take off your coat, stand up from that wheelie chair, because I might not know how to do it. So you're the teacher, you're supposed to show us how to do it, so why don't you show me, because somehow I just forgot.
I do not understand in the slightest how I can literally be falling asleep, right? I cannot keep my eyes open. But then when I actually get into bed and I want to go to sleep, I can't. I'm all of a sudden not tired. It's like I swear my days are backwards because I don't know how this works. It will take me like 3 hours to properly go to sleep, even though 10 minutes ago I was so tired. Sometimes it might just be the middle of the night and I will just still be laying there thinking about random things. Like how?
Y'all know those popular girls who think they can sing, but in reality they sound like a supermassive black hole? I was paired up with one of them to finish a project, and Miss Girl did nothing. Didn't even type a single syllable. So I had to go out of my way and finish her part of the project. And so today she posts on her Snap story a video of herself singing, Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Bitch, you can go jingle your head into a brick wall. The fuck.
How you doing today? Man, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm all right. Your total gonna be $728. Okay. Matter of fact, let me pay for the person behind me also. I'm feeling pretty generous today. All right, their order is only $2.95. Ooh, bet. Okay, cool. Here you go. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. They adding something else. Okay, the total will be $7.92. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Oh, wait. Never mind, it's gonna be $31.42. Wait, hold on. Why did it jump like that? What else did they get? Wait, never mind. It's $128.48. Wait, hold on, bro. Hold up. What are they buying? Hold on, it just updated again. It's gonna be $2,472.12. Yo, hold up. I can't afford that. Give me back my card. Oh, hold on. They want to add 58,000 chicken sandwiches? Okay. Your total is gonna be around $72,400. No, give me back my card. I don't want to pay. Wait. They want to buy our whole restaurant? Okay, so never mind. Your total is going to be $2,987,000. Give me my card!
Okay, so one time when I was in class I had a very aggressive urge to fart. I was scared it was more than a fart, so I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom and she said yes. I ran down the hallway with my hands on my butt preparing for the worst. I reached the bathroom and slammed the door shut and had the most stinky, slinky, dinky, double-decker Twinkie, extra pepperoni, piggy, sticky shard in the whole world. The walls started to cave in and I'm pretty sure I saw Jesus out the window. The fire alarm went off and everyone was screaming. They thought Thanos snapped his fingers. I screamed in the bathroom sounding like a dying goat. I stopped after 5 minutes and felt like I just killed half the all-known universe myself. One day my teacher announced to the class that we were gonna do a Kahoot. I threw my bag of Cheeto Puffs in the air and screamed because I was so excited. I knew I was going to win the Kahoot. Everyone else looked at me like I was on drugs because of how hyper I was. They all knew that I was gonna win since I had never lost a game of Kahoot before. The game started and I was obviously the first to join. My username was KahootMaster235 of course. Most people joined and so the teacher started the game. Some people didn't join because they knew I was gonna win. There were 15 questions. I was in the lead but when I saw the leaderboard, this kid with the username You're Gonna Lose Sophia89 was really close behind me. Everyone was cheering them on because they wanted to see me fail. I was like oh hell no ratatata that ain't gonna happen. I couldn't lose my streak of winning. I got the 10th question wrong but You're Gonna Lose Sophia89 got it right so they went up to first place and I went to second. I did well the rest of the game and when it announced the winners, I was in fucking second place and they crippled stretched Ed Sheeran cereal box stanky ho brick eating cockastain mama hippo Jojo Siwa on steroids bitch won. Everyone was applauding them and I realized it was Becky Nucky. I decided since everyone was laughing, I let out the most wubble double bubble hubble nubble mubble pubble lubble cubble zubble shit. It managed to make the school catch on fire. Everyone evacuated and everyone was covered in smoke. Everyone apologized to me for laughing at me. It turned out I had bowel cancer and I had to go to the doctor since my asshole had 3rd-degree burns.
I just don't understand why teachers have to act like such bloody Karens whenever we want to go to the bathroom. Like, it's just a regular day at school. You're working hard. Well, yeah, kinda, yeah. And then you have the sudden urge to pee. You ask the teacher, and then they're like, no, you're not wasting my lesson time on you going to the toilet. You should have gone at lunch. Yeah, hun. No. You see, let me teach you how the human body works. I didn't need to go at lunch. My food has to digest first. Yeah, I don't digest it straight away. Also, sometimes you get that slightest bit lucky, and then they're like, okay, just wait for Vanessa to get out. We don't want you two girls talking. No. Hun, let me get this thing straight. I don't like Vanessa. I don't think anyone likes Vanessa. So, we're not gonna exactly have a full-on conversation in the toilets. Like, what do you think it is, a mother's meeting? Make it make sense!
Part 2 on how my password got leaked onto Roblox. As I was investigating the noobs, I noticed they were typing something that I didn't feel comfortable about. They kept on typing my password. Not as in typing like they say it once and then they move on. They typed it like 5 or 6, maybe even more times. As they were typing it, people in the chat were going question mark, question mark. They were on a different level, so I couldn't really see them saying it, but I saw it in the chat. So I kind of felt uncomfortable. I just thought maybe they were talking about something else. It doesn't have to be my password. So I just kept on finishing the obby. Then I made it to this other point, maybe like 5 stages later. I saw the 3 exact same noobs, and they were just sitting by each other like a line. I was wondering, do they have admin to this game or something? But now that I think of it, they were hackers, so of course they did. As they were sitting down, they were leaking my password again. But as they were leaking my password, it came with a little more surprise.
I have a story. One day in 5th grade we were on a field trip. On the bus I was sitting next to this weird girl named Patty McBerry. For some fucking reason Patty was so excited about the trip. We were going to a fucking museum. What the actual fuck, who likes museums? They are so fucking boring. Anyways, halfway through the trip Patty McBerry started coughing viciously. She had a seizure due to overexcitement. She was shaking from happiness for the rest of the ride. When we got there Patty McBerry ran out of that bus faster than coronavirus spreads. She fainted because she was so excited. The tour guide had to hold on to Patty while he showed us around because she was too hyper. Out of nowhere, Patty McBerry broke free and ran right to the live animal section. She went to the gorilla's enclosure and smushed her face against the cage wall. Then out of nowhere she starts climbing up the fucking wall. Patty McBerry jumped into the enclosure and tackled the gorilla out of excitement. The gorilla ate Patty and she died.
I will never, and I mean never, forget the time that we had a male sub in high school and a girl asked to go to the restroom and he said sure. So she grabbed something and he heard a wrapper and he was like, oh, if you're gonna eat candy, you can do it in here, but you have to share with everyone in the class. And she was like, what? And he was like, well, I heard the wrapper. And she whips out a tampon, shoves it in his face, and she goes, you want to share? Oh, girl, savage.
One time me and my friend Sean were having a talkies mukbang in history. Then our wrinkly ass substitute teacher told us we weren't allowed to eat. Like bitch, you're the sub, how the fuck you gonna tell us the classroom rules when this ain't even your class? Anyways, we put the talkies away and a few minutes later I wasn't feeling so good and I asked to go to the bathroom. Mr. Rahman said wait until Justin comes back. Like motherfucker, Justin ain't gonna come back, that bean takes forever in the bathroom. So I sat back down and held it in. A few minutes later Justin came back and I sprinted and took the pass. Then it was too late. I farted and oh my god, it smelled so bad the entire class passed out. I ran into the hall to get to the bathroom and shit was pouring out of my ass like a garden hose. Then the school went on lockdown but I said fuck it and went to the bathroom to clean up my shit. While I was in the bathroom the police came into the spot in the hall where I shitted. Turns out my shit was so loud they thought there was a shooter in the school and I got admitted into talkies rehab.
Is it just me, like when you're scrolling through TikTok, you could be on any video, and then automatically TikTok like scrolls down like a bajillion videos? Like, I'm sorry honey, but I'm not finished with the one I was just watching. And you've just scrolled down like 10 videos. So then you have to scroll up again to watch the videos that TikTok just told you, no, you don't get to watch these. Does that happen to anyone else? Because I've asked my friends about it and they said that it doesn't happen to them. What is it about me, TikTok, huh? Why can't I watch videos? Huh?
So when I was in year 7, every like Wednesday I think it was, we used to do an activity, and one of the activities was just dance, or there was like a puzzle or like reading, but no one ever wanted to do reading, so we always like voted for just dance. And me and my friends like were in the back, like we had to make like a bicycle or something, or was it like a horse? I don't even remember. So yeah, and I was always this guy, because I don't really know why, I was just always this guy. And then I remember my friend was like sitting on top of me, well not sitting on top of you, you know what I mean, and then she fell, and I felt like I broke my neck. I probably didn't, but it really hurt. And we always won, because we were just the best, you know? The best.
So y'all remember how PE teachers used to make you run the mile in elementary school? Well boy do I have a fucking story for you. So I was out on the field running my second lap and my stomach started hurting because my fucking mom decided to buy McDonald's for breakfast. So I asked the teacher if I could go to the bathroom and that bitch ass Trump gorilla looking motherfucker said no, so I just kept running and prayed to Michael Jackson that it would go away. So I'm on my third lap and I have to fart. And on God I pulled an Essa Barrett. So much shit came out that I could literally make a 4-course meal with it. And a chocolate fountain for dessert. I was about to fucking cry. Obviously I wasn't gonna tell my teacher that I shit myself, so I just said I felt like I was gonna throw throw up. So I go to the clinic literally holding my hands on my ass so nobody would see my shit. When I get to the clinic, the nurse tells me to sit down, but in my head I'm like, bitch, if I sit down your chair is gonna look like the chocolate river from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I just lean on the wall until my mom comes to pick me up. When I stand up off the wall to go to the bathroom, my shit is smeared on the wall and the nurse looks at it and she's like, what the fuck? Was that you? And I was like, ew, hell no, and I run to the bathroom and my whole ass had shit on it, and when my mom picked me up I started crying because she asked what smelled like dog shit and she thought she stepped in something and I had to tell her it was my ass.
I do not understand in the slightest how I can literally be falling asleep, right? I cannot keep my eyes open. But then when I actually get into bed and I want to go to sleep, I can't. I'm all of a sudden not tired. It's like I swear my days are backwards because I don't know how this works. It will take me like 3 hours to properly go to sleep, even though 10 minutes ago I was so tired. Sometimes it might just be the middle of the night and I will just still be laying there thinking about random things. Like how?
Now you're dead.
Now which big beach stole my popcorns? Oh, it's you, ghost man? These popcorns were for my little cousin, which was so annoying, so I poisoned them. Anyways, rest in peace.
I really said you're dead.
Anyways, babe, let's go play.
Nah, not you two also. First it was Sunshine with Ray. Now it's you?
For real, it's also making me jealous.
Poor thing. Wait. Imaginios. Let's find him a girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Yes, good job, Pringles. Go find her.
My mission is starting. I hate this kind of games. Now where am I supposed to go?
Hi, are you new? You need help?
Oh, she's perfect.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. Wanna join my GC?
Sure.
Guys, I found someone and she's perfect.
Really? Add her.
Hi, everyone. I'm Natalie.
Hi, girl. Nice avatar.
Cute name.
I know it.
Haha, thanks, guys.
No problem. So, Natalie, would you like to know each other better?
Sure. But first tell me your name because I can know you better when I don't even know your name.
Oh, yay, sorry, I forgot about that. It's Andrew.
Andrew. That was my ex's name.
Oh, he's cooked.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Man, I don't think there's any chance now.
Haha, don't worry, guys, he didn't know. Now, if y'all wouldn't mind, I should go in the private chat with Andrew.
Oh, yeah, have fun pookies.
OMG, stop it.
Haha, y'all are so funny. Anyways, we'll be right back.
Never mind, she's cringe.
Part 2.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
Shut the fuck up.
Be so serious. If you handed me a few $1 million right now, I'd have a big old jolly smile, grinning like a 2-year-old like bro. You're telling me my bills are paid, my fridge is full, I'm debt-free, and somehow I'm not supposed to be smiling? Nah. I'm pretty sure my serotonin levels would be skyrocketing on a private jet. Oh no, my relationship failed? Damn, guess I'll just cry it out in my indoor
home theater with heated floors and a massage chair.
Someone I like
doesn't like me back? Well, shoot, I guess I'll have to go console myself in my penthouse suite with floor-to-ceiling windows and a skyline view. You think getting ghosted hurts when you're booking a first-class flight to Bora Bora? No, pain don't hit the same when your seat reclines all the way back and they give you free champagne.
Like, bro, I promise you.
I could be mid-existential crisis, but if I'm having that crisis while picking out yachts in Monaco, I'm gonna be giggling. You don't get sad the same when your tears hit Versace tissues. People say money can't buy happiness. Like I won't be cartwheeling through a designer store with a platinum card. Like, yeah, sure, money won't fix every problem, but I'd rather be sad with a filet mignon than sad with a 2-pack of ramen, BFR. So yeah, maybe money can't buy inner peace or true love or whatever. Like, I'm not a Debbie Downer or anything, but I'd be as jolly
as Fat Santa eating 20 cookies if I had some more zeros in my bank account.
Why the fuck is it that when you accidentally wake up your dad at 3 a.m., he doesn't yell, he becomes a whole horror movie character? Like I'm just on the mic, gaming with the boys, having a good time, and then I hear the door creak open. No footsteps, no warning, just a silhouette in the dark hallway. And then comes the line.
Tell your friends good night. Bro, that
sentence has more power than any parental lecture I've ever heard. I hit the party chat like, yo, I gotta go. No explanation, no goodbye, just vanish. And it's not even that he's mad, it's that he's too calm. He's just standing there, arms crossed, eyes half open, hitting you with that, you think I won't shut off the power to the whole house? Stare. And then, when you're scrambling to save the game, he hits you with the final boss dialogue.
Off. Now. And you know
what? You don't question it. You don't argue. You don't save. You just shut it off like your life depends on it. You ever try to be quiet while turning off a PS5? That thing sounds like a spaceship landing. I'm pressing buttons like I'm defusing a bomb, trying not to breathe too loud so I don't wake him up twice. And the worst part? The next morning, he's acting like it never happened. Like, sir, you gave me PTSD at 2:57 a.m. and now you're asking if I want toast? Follow if your dad has ever entered your room like a final boss. Why the fuck does every friend group got that one friend who has the hearing ability of a
wet sock.
Like you'll be like,
yo, pass me the charger, and they'll hit you with that, huh? Bro, I said, pass me the charger, not reveal the secrets of the universe. And then I repeat myself like 4 more times, slower each time like I'm talking to a toddler in a Disney movie. And then, after all that, they finally go, oh, you said pass the water bottle?
I'm going to slap this kid.
you say something and it has
To load in their brain like a YouTube ad with no skip button. And they always act like you're the one talking weird. They're like, you mumble too much. Bro, you're the one listening on airplane mode.
শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে আমি একটা ক্র্যাব করার চেষ্টা করব, চিকেন ক্র্যাব। আর হচ্ছে বোম্বে মরিচ দিয়ে আমি একটা শুটকি মরিচ করব।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 1 ঘন্টা বাকি আছে। এই 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে আপনাদের রান্না কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে। এরপর আপনাদেরকে আরো 15 মিনিট দেওয়া হবে কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনের জন্য। সো এই 1 ঘন্টাকে প্রপারলি কাজে লাগান। বেস্ট অফ লাক।
আজকে আমাদের বাক্স চ্যালেঞ্জ ছিল। তো এখানের মধ্যে আমরা যখন বাক্স খুলেছি 3 রকমের মরিচ পেয়েছি, একটা শিমলা মরিচ, হাটাজারি মরিচ আর বোম্বাই মরিচ। আমাদেরকে বলেছে যে 3টা দিয়ে 3টা রেসিপি করতে হবে। তো এখন আমি করছি হাটাজারি মরিচ দিয়ে আমি একটা বিফ বোনা করছি, তারপরে আর শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে আমি একটা ক্র্যাব করার চেষ্টা করব, চিকেন ক্র্যাব। আর হচ্ছে বোম্বাই মরিচ দিয়ে আমি একটা শুটকি মরিচ করব। লেমন রাইস অ্যান্ড রুই মাছ দিয়ে যেটা আপনি থাই ফ্লেভার আনার ট্রাই করেছেন, এই কম্বিনেশনটা খেতেও ভালো লাগছে। রুই মাছটা খেতে ডিফারেন্ট লাগছে। এই প্রথম থাই ফ্লেভারের রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি।
চয়েস অফ ফিশ অ্যান্ড স্টিমিংটা একদম পারফেক্ট ছিল।
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের উর্মি মাহবুব, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আজকে আমি করেছি ভাপা রুই আর হচ্ছে লেমন রাইস, সাথে আমি একটা প্যানাকোটা করেছি।
পান্নাকোটাটা আমি প্রথমে ট্রাই করেছি। এটা আসলে পান্নাকোটা যে ধরনের হয় একদম ওরকম হয়নি। লেমন রাইসের মধ্যে লেমন রাইন্ড এত বেশি, একটু তেতো লাগছে, আর ফিশটা ছিল মোটামুটি।
আমার কাছে আপনার পান্নাকোটাটা ভালো লেগেছে, সত্যিই দারুণ। উপরের আপনার যে স্ট্রবেরি লেয়ার এবং ভেতরের হোয়াইট মিল্ক দিয়ে করেছেন, রাইট? মিল্ক অ্যান্ড নাটস মিক্স করে দিয়েছেন। আর লেমন রাইস অ্যান্ড রুই মাছ দিয়ে যেটা আপনি থাই ফ্লেভার আনার ট্রাই করেছেন, এই কম্বিনেশনটা খেতেও ভালো লাগছে। রুই মাছটা খেতে ডিফারেন্ট লাগছে, এই প্রথম থাই ফ্লেভারের রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি। এটাও ব্যালেন্স হয়েছে, মজা হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
এটার টেস্টটা মজা,
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
এটার ফ্লেভার্স, ইট ইজ আ থাই ডিশ, সো অল দ্য থাই ফ্লেভার্স অনেক ইন্টেন্সিফাইড। লেমন জুস, লেমন গ্রাস অ্যান্ড গালাঙ্গালের ফ্লেভার বোঝা যাচ্ছে। চয়েস অফ ফিশ অ্যান্ড স্টিমিংটা একদম পারফেক্ট ছিল। হোয়াট আই ডোন্ট লাইক ইজ দ্য প্লেটিং। এটা আপনি, আই আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড ফয়েলে করা হয়েছে, বাট ফয়েলে প্রেজেন্ট করার কি প্রয়োজন ছিল? যদি করতেন রাইসের সাথে আলাদা করে দিতেন। আমি যদি এটাকে একটা প্লেট হিসেবে চিন্তা করি, রাইট, একজন সিঙ্গল পার্সনের জন্য, তখন রাইসটাকে এটার ভিতরে দিয়ে খাবো না এটাকে বাইরে এনে খাবো? দ্যাটস দি অনলি প্রবলেম আই হ্যাভ উইথ দ্য ডিশ, রাইট? প্যানাকোটাটা taste wise it's good, texture wise is also okay. The only problem I have is এটাতে আপনি আগার আগারের পরিমাণটা অনেক বেশি দিয়ে দিয়েছেন, সো একটা আফটার টেস্ট অফ আগার আগার আসে। গুড ট্রাই। কস্টিংটা সব কিছু ঠিক আছে। রাইসে যে আপনি কস্টিং দিয়েছেন, দিস ইজ এক্সপেন্সিভ, এটার প্রাইস কই?
এটা যে ওই যে আমি অন্য লেমন থেকে মানে ধরেছিলাম,
এটা দাম ধরবেন না, আপনাকে সব কিছুর প্রাইসিং ধরতে হবে তো, রাইট? এখানে আপনি লাস্টে জাস্ট চাল 20 টাকা দিয়ে দিয়েছেন।
না, আমি লেমনটা ও মাছের জন্য যে লেমন এনেছিলাম ওখান থেকে ইউজ করেছি, দ্যাটস ওয়াই। আর আমি ওখান,
এটা একটা আলাদা প্রোডাক্ট না, এটার কস্টিংটা তো আপনাকে আলাদা করে করতে হবে, রাইট? ঠিক আছে, গুড ট্রাই, ভালো ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ রি মাহবুব।
সবাই বলেছে আপনি সবার মতো নর্মাল ডাম্পলিং করতে চাচ্ছিলেন না, এই অ্যাবনর্মাল ডাম্পলিংটাই অনেক বেশি ওয়াও হয়ে গেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
নারায়ণগঞ্জের নিশাত, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
আমি করেছি রোজ ডাম্পলিং স্যুপ, আর করেছি স্টিম রুই ফিশ, আর সাথে দিয়েছি লেমন ওয়েজেস।
নিশাদ, সয়া সসটা আমার কাছে অনেক বেশি লেগেছে। আদারওয়াইজ ফিশের মশলাটা ভালো ছিল, কিন্তু অনেক বেশি সল্টি হয়ে গেছে। আর এটা মোমো ছিল, তাই না? হ্যাঁ, ডাম্পলিং ছিল আর কি। ডাম্পলিংটা খুব সুন্দর হয়েছে, খেতেও ভালো লেগেছে, দেখতেও সুন্দর, প্লেটিংটাও ভালো ছিল।
আজকে রুই মাছের কনসেপ্ট, রুই মাছের যে আপনার প্লেটিং, প্লাস সবাই বলেছে আপনি সবার মতো নর্মাল ডাম্পলিং করতে চাচ্ছিলেন না, এই অ্যাবনর্মাল ডাম্পলিংটাই অনেক বেশি ওয়াও হয়ে গেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। আর এটার ব্রথটা খেলাম, মানে ডাম্পলিংয়ের যে স্যুপটা আপনি দিয়েছেন, পোর করেছেন, ওটার সাথে যখন ডাম্পলিংটা পুরোটাই মুখে দিচ্ছি, এটার মধ্যে প্রত্যেকটা ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস আমার মুখে লাগছে, এভরি বাইটস, সব কিছু ঝাল, লেমন জেস্ট অ্যান্ড এভরিথিং, সব কিছু আমার কাছে টেস্ট পাচ্ছি আমি। তো ডাম্পলিং খুবই ভালো, প্লাস রুই মাছের যে আপনার প্লেটিংটা, সেটা দেখেও ভেবেছিলাম যে অনেক বেশি টেস্টি হবে, বাট সামহাউ রুই মাছের ভেতরেও আপনার অনেক বেশি সল্ট ঢুকে গেছে। সো এটুকুই বলার ছিল, বাট দুটো সেভারি নিয়ে এসেছেন, গুড ট্রাই, থ্যাংক ইউ। থ্যাংক ইউ।
নিশাদ, ডাম্পলিংয়ের টেস্টটা মজা, কামিং টু দিস, রুই মাছটা ওয়াজ কুকড পারফেক্টলি, মানে স্টিমিংয়ের টাইমটা, রুই মাছ স্টিম করলে এত মজা হয় এটা আমি আগে জানতাম না। ইট টেস্ট রিয়েলি গুড, বাট সয় সসের ইউসেজটা আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক আপনি অ্যান্ড দেন বাকি সবাই এটা ক্যালকুলেট করতে পারছেন না যে আমাকে কতটুকু সয় সস ইউজ করতে হবে। সয় সস অ্যান্ড এটাতে ফিশ সস দেওয়া আছে,
হ্যাঁ
ফিশ সস তো সল্টি হয়, সো সয় সস ফিশ সসে ফ্লেভার্স আছে, ইটস গুড ফ্লেভার, বাট সল্টটা অনেক বেশি মনে হচ্ছে। এগুলো জিনিস খেয়াল রাখতে হবে। দিস উড হ্যাভ বিন আ রিয়েলি গুড ডিশ, বাট সসটার কারণে এটাকে মার্কস কমে আসছে। ঠিক আছে, আপনার কস্টিং ঠিক আছে, গুড ট্রাই, ভালো ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
নসীন, আজকে আপনি আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার ইউজ করে আপনার মেন্টরের সাথে 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন। দ্যাট ইজ অপশন নাম্বার 1। অপশন নাম্বার 2, আজকে আপনি ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার ইউজ করে যে কোনো পার্টিসিপেন্টের থেকে 20 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। কুকিং টাইম থেকে 20 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। অ্যাডভান্টেজ নাম্বার 3, আপনি রাধুনী গ্রোসারি স্টোরে আনলিমিটেড টাইম যেতে পারবেন। প্লিজ আমাকে জানাবেন কি চুজ করতে চান, অ্যান্ড ডিসাইড করে আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
আমি অপশন 1 নিতে চাই, মেন্টরের সাথে ডিসকাস করতে চাই।
টপ 10 এলিমিনেশন ডে, নসীন, ইজ দিস দ্য রাইট ডিসিশন নাকি ইজ দিস দ্য সেফ ডিসিশন?
বাকি যে দুইটা আমার অপশন আছে তার মধ্যে গ্রোসারি স্টোরে আমি একবার গেলে আমি সব নিয়ে আসতে পারবো, এতটুকু আমি জানি। অ্যান্ড আমি চাই না কাউকে বিপদে ফেলতে, কারণ এখানে অলরেডি এটা খুবই টাফ একটা কম্পিটিশন। সো কেউ ভালো করবে, কেউ খারাপ করবে। সো আমি আবার নতুন করে আরেকজনকে বিপদে ফেলবো, এটা আমি চাই না। আমি নিজে ওটা ফেস করেছি, সো আমি ওটা করবো না।
দারুণ নওশিন, খুব ভালো সিদ্ধান্ত। আজকে খুবই কঠিন চ্যালেঞ্জ, সেই জায়গায় সবার মেন্টরস টাইম আউটটা অফ করে দেওয়াটা একটু বেশি কঠিন হয়ে গেল না?
আমাদের টপ 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টস যেহেতু তাদের গত 3টি পর্বে আমাদের মেন্টরস টাইম আউট পেয়েছে, তাই এবারে বাক্স রহস্য চ্যালেঞ্জে থাকছে না মেন্টরস টাইম আউট। কিন্তু
আবার কিন্তু
এরপরেও আপনাদের কারো যদি মনে হয় যে মেন্টরস টাইম আউট প্রয়োজন, কনফিডেন্টলি কিছু রেসিপিস নিয়ে আসতে পারছেন না, উই হ্যাভ ওয়ান অপশন যে আপনি মেন্টরস টাইম আউট নিতে পারেন। বাট সেটার জন্য আপনাকে আমরা 5টা ক্রাইটেরিয়ায় আপনাদেরকে মার্ক করি। একটা থাকে ওখানে কনফিডেন্সের উপর। যেহেতু আপনি কনফিডেন্ট না, নিজে পারবেন না করতে, মেন্টরস টাইম আউট আপনার লাগবে, সেই কনফিডেন্টের আউট অফ 10 আপনার মার্ক 0 হয়ে যাবে। 4টা ক্রাইটেরিয়াতে আমরা স্টিল মার্ক করব, সো আপনার মার্কিংটা কনফিডেন্সে থাকবে না, 0 থাকবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস কেউ কি চান মেন্টরস টাইম আউট নিতে? এনিওয়ান? আচ্ছা, কেউ নিচ্ছেন না। নওশিন মুবাশিরা, আপনি আসুন, আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাদের শেফের হাতে জমা দিয়ে যাবেন। নওশিন, আজকেও কিন্তু আপনাকে এই 3 ধরনের মরিচ দিয়ে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের মর্যাদা রাখতে হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।